Hello and welcome to all my fellow colorists. My name is Jody and my channel name is JI Colorist. If this is your first time here, welcome. And if you are a subscriber, thank you for subscribing. Today we're going to go through purchases and kind of a massive haul, which I don't normally do, but this is the purchases from June and July 2022. I'm doing it early in the month of July, but that's because I know I will not be purchasing anything else for the month. So here is a short or a brief look at some of my items. There's still more than this, so I will clear off the table and we will start with what I have purchased at Dollar Tree. Okay, we're ready to look at the Dollar Tree items. So we do have Dollar Tree here in Canada. It's $1.25 for most items. I believe, or $1.50. I had gone to Dollar Tree about a month ago and I had found these glitter markers, and I had bought two different, they come in a 2-pack. I bought 2 packs before that, and then since then I have kind of been stalking the different Dollar Trees in Calgary, which is a city close to where I live. So I found some more markers. So I found a gold, 2 different greens, and a pink. So I've swatched them here, and they are pretty glittery. I've been pretty happy with them. The nib is a fiber nib, and it's not super chunky, but it's medium. So I don't know how long they'll last, but they do have quite a bit in them. For the price, you couldn't go wrong. So that's these swatch stone. Those are, so now I have 2, 4, 6, 8 different ones, and that might be all of the colors that they have. I'm not sure, but while I was searching for those, I did come across the Crafter's Square metallic marker, and I bought 5 different ones of those. So I've got a bronze, a blue, a purple, gold, and a silver, and they're metallic. So the silver has quite a bit of shine. The gold is kind of muted gold. But yeah, so far I have used those in one of my books, and I had it on paper that had been treated with Daniel Smith's watercolor ground, so it did not bleed through. So I still haven't tried these on regular coloring pages without ground, and so I'll let you know how they do. When I get any new mediums, if they have something that I'm going to want to keep them swatch, then I will put them in my swatch book. So I'll be referring back to the swatch book now and again. Other items I got were these stencils. So I got 3 different stencils. They're very thin, so I'm not sure how good they will be or how long they'll last, but I thought for the price I would just give them a small try. I also purchased some additional thin washi tape. I like to use these on the borders of pages. So there's 5 in a pack. So for $1.50, I thought that was not a bad price. Other items I picked up were 3 more eyeshadow brushes. So they're from the brand Sassy Chick, and they are in the makeup aisle. So they're not in the craft aisle, but they are great for using with dry rubbing on the gelatos and the gel crayons that I use. So I purchased 3 different shapes and sizes from ones that I hadn't had previously. So the other ones I had bought were from Michales, were a 3-pack of Recollections. So similar brushes but different shapes. So now I'm set with 6 total brushes. I won't need any more. And let me just see, I think that is it for Dollar Tree. Next we'll zip over to Michales, and I purchased, using a coupon, some more stickles. I was looking just for the clear stickles. They didn't sell it singly, so they had a 3-pack which included some liquid pearls, which I've never tried before. I've seen lots of pages from other people use them, so we'll give them a try. But it was $8.39 with the 30% coupon. So, you know, craft supplies are not cheap here in Canada, but that's okay. So we have a local, I live in the country, close to a small town and also a larger city center. So I like to go to my small town art store once in a while just to see what they have and kind of keep them in business if I can. So I was looking for some natural sponge to use so I could do some background painting. So this is a sea silk sponge, and so I just got the small one because it'll last a long time. And while I was there, they had a limited edition Conte Paris, so Conte crayons, and it was just such a cute small travel size pack, and it comes with 6 half sticks, 3 brown, a white, a gray, and a black. And I just thought that would be awesome for like urban sketching or using in my coloring books. So here's a swatch. It's kind of get the shading off. So there's a swatch. The white is the one where you pretty much can't see. And then I swatched on watercolor paper because it had some tooth on it, and then I used some packing tape to tape it to the back. But this, totally an impulse purchase. It was $10, but so super cute. I couldn't resist. So I'm normally not an impulse purchaser, although from this haul you would never believe that. From Amazon, I purchased the 60 set of Zig Clean Color Reel brush pens, and this is watercolor paper, and here are the 60 colors. If you've never seen them before, I do have a video celebrating Watercolor Month right now, and the first video was using the Zig Clean Color. It is a water-based pen with nylon bristles. They're very tiny bristles. I much prefer these over the Arteza brush pens. I should have just bought these to start with 2 years ago instead of the Arteza brush pens, because I certainly haven't gotten the use out of the Arteza ones. But I've already been using these, and I just love the vibrancy of the colors. And you'll be seeing more use of these in my completed pages. And I bought these from Amazon US, and had my sister bring them to me when she was visiting from the States. Okay, now the next items are going to be supplies that I purchased at an art store in Calgary called Kensington Art Supply. Every year they have a large, what they call a garage sale for 5 days, and everything is 50% off, up to 75% off. So I knew that I would be spending money there, so I kind of been saving some of my funds up for this. But although it's going to look like a lot, and it is a lot, this kind of spending only happens like once a year for me, if that. So I don't think I have a problem spending, although and it always depends on what they have at the sale. Like sometimes there aren't a lot of coloring supply options, but this year they had quite a bit. So we'll go through all of those, starting with the twin tone brights and pastels. I don't have any fine liners or any alcohol markers or any water-based markers for that. Let's open them up. That one's smooth. So these are dual tip markers. They have it's a plastic nib, a very fine side, and then a fibrous, and they're calling it, it's a 0.8 millimeter. It's kind of like a brush, but it's hard as well. So I think that these would be good in some of the books that I haven't colored in, like the miniature books from Joanna Basford. So I thought I would pick up a couple. They were normally $27. I got them for $13.50 at half price. So I'll just pull this out. And you can see these ones. So I haven't swatched these ones yet, but these are the full range of colors. And yeah, I think that hopefully they work well. They are a water based, so they should be fine in coloring books without bleeding through. But again, I'll test them out and you'll see them in my completed pages. So let me just clear these out of here and we'll go to the next item. Okay, the next two items are actual pencil colored pencil sets, or pencil crayons as we say here in Canada. These are the Brunswick 45 colored pencils. These were a budget brand. Cost me $17.48. They don't have any numbers or any pencil names. It's a hexagon pencil. They came pre-sharpened. I did put them in color order myself. They did not come in this color order. And then I swatched them again on some Strathmore colored pencil paper. And because they don't have names or anything, I've just got them in the order that I put them in, and I'll leave the swatch card in with the pencils. So I'm not going to swatch them in my book because I think that these will just be a nice budget pencil that maybe I can use on some of my cheaper books that have really smooth paper, where my polychromos don't really, it's not an enjoyable experience. So I'm going to try these out. And again, this is the Brunswick 45 color pencils. Another pencil set that I was surprised was there. I got this for $15. And it's the Woodless color pencils, the Colourists, and they are the Progressos. So they have no wood on them. They have like it kind of feels like a paint coating or something on them. They do have names and numbers. So I did go ahead and swatch those in my swatch book. And these are the colors. And they felt really nice actually going down. So I am going to take them with me on holidays. I swapped out my other pencil set in my travel kit for these ones so that I can play with them a bit more on holidays. And for now, I'm going to leave them in this tray set that they came in. And if I end up using them a lot, then I will put them into another case. But for $15.48, I thought it was a great addition. 24 pencils. Since I have all these pencils, they did have, it's a Tombow marker storage case. I don't have a lot of Tombow markers, but I do have a lot of pencils that need homes, and these are small. So I did test out to see if a pencil would fit in them, and it does, no problem. I like single loops, so I picked this up. It also had a zipper case or slot at the end, so it doesn't hold a lot of pencils, but I thought it was gonna be okay. Hopefully I'll be able to keep it clean. It's a kind of a cream colored, and most of my pencil cases are black. A big find at the art sale, I'll try to keep the glare off, was a set of PanPastels, the pearlescent colors and mediums. So 6 colors, 4 mediums, and it also came with some palette tools. We'll just dig those out. Now I have been looking at, let me see. There, that'll help a bit with the glare, I hope. So it came with the palette. I don't normally keep my PanPastels in the palette, so I may pop them out and stack them up so that I can put them away with the others. But beautiful, beautiful colors, all pearlescent, and it came with some tools. It was just under $35 Canada, so that's, for us here, that's a huge discount. And yeah, I just love it. And I love PanPastels, so when I saw that, I was like, okay, these are coming home with me. Beautiful. Can't drop them. Okay, I brought out the rest of my items from the bin, and we'll just quickly go through. So this is all still stuff from the Kensington Art Store. I bought for 50 cents each. I bought a Payne's Gray and a Flesh Tone in the Fine Tech watercolor pans. So they were loose pans. I really was interested in the Flesh Tone, so we'll see how that works. I bought some mini stencil kit, so I thought I would use these with my gelatos and see how they apply with a harder bristle instead of the soft bristles. So I got 4 different sizes. Just a couple of refills for my Pentel brush pens. I picked blue and yellow. Just another sharpener. It has a large hole so that this hopefully will also fit my Cretacolor pencils. I got it because it has a cap, so it can hold the shavings when I do it. So I'm hoping that those work. A couple of basic and a landscape, and then 2 loose Faber-Castell Pitt Artist pens. I got leaf green and fatal green, and then they came also in some packs, so I picked those up. They're brush pens, and they have India ink in them, and I will swatch them out later, but I just haven't done so. But I will show you the landscape set, though I thought those colors were pretty. So yeah, so, and I do use these in my coloring books, also in sketchbooks and stuff. So there's that. Miscellaneous odd item, a little L square, so I'm not great with rulers and stuff, so I thought a small ruler would be good. And then this was, I disc bind, and this little set came with the plastic sheets that are already hole punched for a disc bind with some discs. And I thought I'd be able just to use this even in my books when I'm coloring, instead of using a full sheet. Sometimes you just need to, you know, you've only got pastel on the top, and that's where, you know, you really need to have it protected from the other page. So I thought maybe for the price I would just pick this up and see how that goes. So the other few items are, actually I did buy some books. It's July is watercolor month, and I've been looking at this book for a while, and I did watch Jem with the Coloring Cave, and she did a review on this book. So it's Watercolor with Me in the Ocean by Dana Fox. I did pick it up at Chapters, using Chapters kind of, my son has rewards on it, so because this was a pretty expensive book. It's watercolor paper in it, and you do the exercises right in the book. It tells you, using Winsor Newton watercolor palette, which colors to use, how to do it. So yeah, so I'm gonna be having some fun in this book in July during watercolor month. I also have a whole series of watercolor tutorials, 8 videos in total, coming out every week. A video will be out in the month of July with watercolor mediums. So I picked this book up and one other from bookoutlet.ca, and if you're ever interested in purchasing from Book Outlet, I can put a link in the description as a referral link, and you'll save $5. And Lost Ocean. Okay, so I had already purchased the Antiquarium sticker book, and I liked it, and then this was the bibliophile. So this book was $12, well $13, so I thought that was it's normally like $25, which was way too much for a sticker book of this magnitude. So I waited till it was on sale, and I picked it up, and I will use this as embellishments in my coloring books. So that's bookoutlet.ca. The other item I got from there was the artist edition. Sorry for the glare. It came sealed in plastic, which I left on to show you. So it came from bookoutlet.ca. So they're older books. Sometimes they can be slightly damaged, but this one was in awesome condition. It's steel sealed, so you know all the pages are there. It's 24 drawings. They're full-size pictures from the Lost Ocean book, and you can watercolor on them, pull them out, frame them. They're excellent books. So that was $8.75, which normally in Canada price is $30. Then I was at HomeSense. Someone else on YouTube mentioned that they go to HomeSense and look at their art supplies there, and wow, they had coloring books and they were inexpensive. This is the Joanna Basford Enchanted Forest Artist Edition, so 20 drawings. They are all removable. It's a glue bound, but it's made for being removed, and it's like cardstock almost. So it will take a lot of different mediums. And this was $4.99. And normally this book starts at $30 in Canada, $22.50 in the States. So check out your local HomeSense if you have them, because you may find some awesome deals. And that concludes my extreme purchases for July and June 2022. I will not be having a haul video, cross my fingers, at the end of July or in August for sure. I plan on maybe going to my US home in September, so I can't guarantee that I won't spend money when I'm there. But thank you very much for watching this video. Look for some of these items being used in July's end of the month completed pages, and I hope you have a wonderful, creative, and colorful July, and enjoy whatever season that you're currently in. Thank you to all my coloring enthusiasts for watching my videos and for subscribing, and I appreciate all of you. We have hit 800, and that's just awesome since I started this channel just in February of 2022. So thank you again for watching, and have a wonderful week. Bye-bye.